Struggling to pass your theory test on the first try? You're in the right place. Welcome to Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We make tricky topics simple with clear, easy-to-follow videos that help you learn faster and smarter. Whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've already passed their test with our help. Question 1. What does this sign mean? Option A. Two-way traffic. B. No U-turns. C. One-way system. D. End of one-way system. Answer is B. No U-turns. You mustn't make a U-turn on roads where this sign is displayed. Question 2. You're driving in town and see these lights flashing. What would you expect to see ahead? Option A. Uneven road surface. B. Roadworks ahead. C. Contraflow system. D. Children crossing the road. Answer is D. Children crossing the road. These lights warn that children are likely to be crossing the road on their way to and from school. Slow down and watch out for them. Question 3. Which vehicle is least likely to be affected by high wind? Answer is A. The car is the most stable of the vehicles shown. However, all vehicles are affected by side wind and buffeting from larger vehicles. Be aware that your speed and road position could cause unnecessary turbulence when passing smaller vehicles. Question 4. What does this sign mean? Option A. Level crossing without gate. B. Level crossing with gate. C. Crossroads. D. Ahead only. Answer is C. Crossroads. The priority through the junction is shown by the broader line. You need to be aware of the hazard posed by traffic crossing or pulling out onto a major road. Question 5. What does this sign mean? Option A. Turn left ahead. B. T-junction. C. No through road. D. Give way. Answer is B. T-junction. This type of sign warns you of hazards ahead. Make sure you look at each sign and road marking that you pass, so that you don't miss any vital instructions or information. This sign shows there's a T-junction with priority over vehicles from the right. Question 6. When you drive at night, which of the following types of eyeglasses should you not wear? Option A. Bifocals. B. Designer. C. Tinted. D. Half moon. Answer is C. Tinted. You should not wear tinted eyeglasses at night because they reduce visibility even more, which is dangerous. Question 7. You are driving down a hill when you notice that there is a car parked on the other side of the road, which is causing an obstruction. There are heavy lorries coming up the hill towards you. What should you do? Option A. Pull over behind the parked car. B. Keep driving at your normal speed because you have right of way. C. Speed up so that you can get past as quickly as you can. D. Slow down and give way to the lorries. Answer is D. Slow down and give way to the lorries. Ordinarily, you would have right of way because the obstruction is not on your side of the road. In these circumstances, however, you should slow down and give way. If the heavy lorries have to stop for you, they will struggle to regain the momentum to get up the hill. Question 8. You must not reverse your vehicle. Option A. For longer than the length of one car. B. Into side roads. C. Further than necessary. D. In an area with many buildings, as well as stationary and moving vehicles. Answer is C. Further than necessary. Reversing further than is necessary can endanger motorists and pedestrians. Question 9. You're following a large vehicle. Why should you stay a safe distance behind it? Option A. You'll help the large vehicle to stop more easily. B. You'll give the driver a chance to see you in their mirrors. C. You'll keep out of the wind better. D. You'll be able to corner more quickly. Answer is B. You'll give the driver a chance to see you in their mirrors. If you're following a large vehicle but are so close to it that you can't see its exterior mirrors, the driver won't be able to see you. Keeping well back will also allow you to see the road ahead by looking past the large vehicle. Question 10. Why should you use your mirrors when you see a hazard ahead? Option A. To assess how your actions will affect the traffic behind. B. To check what's happening on the road ahead. C. Because you'll need to accelerate out of danger. D. Because you'll need to brake sharply and stop. Answer is A. To assess how your actions will affect the traffic behind. You should be constantly scanning the road for clues about what's going to happen next. Check your mirrors regularly, particularly as soon as you spot a hazard. What's happening behind may affect how you respond to hazards ahead. Question 11. What should you do before making a U-turn? Option A. Check road markings to see that U-turns are permitted. B. Look over your shoulder for a final check. C. Give an arm signal as well as using your indicators. D. Select a higher gear than normal. Answer is B. Look over your shoulder for a final check. If you have to make a U-turn, slow down and ensure that the road is clear in both directions. Make sure that the road is wide enough for you to carry out the maneuver safely. Use your mirrors and look round to check it's safe before turning across the road. Question 12. What should you do as you approach this bridge? Option A. Change gear. B. Move to the right. C. Keep to 30 miles per hour. D. Slow down. Answer is D. Slow down. You should slow down and be cautious. Hump bridges are often narrow and there may not be enough room for you to pass an oncoming vehicle at this point. Also, there's no footpath, so be aware of pedestrians in the road. Question 13. Where should you avoid overtaking? Option A. Just after a bend. B. Approaching a dip in the road. C. On a 30 miles per hour road. D. In a one-way street. Answer is B. Approaching a dip in the road. Oncoming vehicles or other hazards can be hidden from view by dips in the road. If you can't see into the dip, wait until you have a clear view and can see that it's safe before starting to overtake. Question 14. Which vehicle will use a blue flashing beacon? Option A. Bomb disposal. B. Snow plow. C. Breakdown recovery. D. Motorway maintenance. Answer is A. Bomb disposal. Emergency vehicles use blue flashing lights. If you see or hear one, move out of its way as soon as it's safe and legal to do so. Question 15. What should you do if you're being followed by an ambulance showing flashing blue lights? Option A. Brake harshly and stop well out into the road. B. Accelerate hard to get away from it. C. Pull over as soon as it's safe to do so. D. Maintain your speed and course. Answer is C. Pull over as soon as it's safe to do so. Pull over in a place where the ambulance can pass safely. Check that there are no bollards or obstructions in the road that will prevent it from passing. Question 16. What type of emergency vehicle is fitted with a green flashing beacon? Option A. Ambulance. B. Doctor's car. C. Road gritter. D. Fire engine. Answer is B. Doctor's car. A green flashing beacon on a vehicle means the driver or passenger is a doctor on an emergency call. Give way to them if it's safe to do so. Be aware that the vehicle may be traveling quickly or may stop in a hurry. Question 17. Who's legally responsible for ensuring that a vehicle registration certificate is updated? Option A. The licensing authority. B. The vehicle manufacturer. C. The registered vehicle keeper. D. Your insurance company. Answer is C. The registered vehicle keeper. It's your legal responsibility to keep the details on your vehicle registration certificate up to date. You should tell the licensing authority about any changes. These include your name, address, or vehicle details. If you don't do this, you may have problems when you try to sell your vehicle. Question 18. Your insurer will issue you with an insurance certificate. When must you produce this document for inspection? Option A. When a police officer asks you for it. B. When making a SORN. C. When your vehicle is having an MOT test. D. When buying or selling a vehicle. Answer is A. When a police officer asks you for it. You must produce a valid insurance certificate when requested by a police officer. If you can't do this immediately, you may be asked to take it to a police station. Other documents you may be asked to produce are your driving license and the vehicle's MOT certificate. Question 19. When must your vehicle have valid insurance cover? Option A. Before you can sell the vehicle. B. Before you can make a SORN. C. Before you can scrap the vehicle. D. Before you can tax the vehicle. Answer is D. Before you can tax the vehicle. Your vehicle must have valid insurance cover before you can tax it. If required, it will also need to have a valid MOT certificate. You can tax your vehicle online, by phone or at certain post offices. Question 20. What do you need before you can legally use a motor vehicle on the road? Option A. Proof of your identity. B. Breakdown cover. C. An appropriate driving license. D. A vehicle handbook. Answer is C. An appropriate driving license. Using a motor vehicle on the road illegally carries a heavy fine and can lead to penalty points on your driving license. You must hold a valid driving license for the class of vehicle you're using. Be insured to drive the vehicle. If required, the vehicle must have a current MOT test certificate and be taxed for use on the road. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 21. Some two-way roads are divided into 3 lanes. Why are they particularly dangerous? Option A. Traffic uses the middle lane for emergencies only. B. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. C. Traffic can overtake on the left. D. Traffic can travel faster in poor weather conditions. Answer is B. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. If you intend to overtake, you must consider that approaching traffic could be planning the same maneuver. When you've considered the situation and decided it's safe, indicate your intentions early. This will show the approaching traffic that you intend to pull out. Question 22. What type of vehicle uses an amber flashing beacon on a dual carriageway? Option A. A doctor on call. B. A fire engine. C. A tractor. D. An ambulance. Answer is C. A tractor. An amber flashing beacon on a vehicle indicates that it's moving slowly or stopped and a possible hazard. Look well ahead on a dual carriageway and you should be able to see and respond to these vehicles in good time. Question 23. Where would it be unsafe to overtake? Option A. Traveling up a long hill. B. On a one-way street. C. On a single carriageway. D. Approaching a junction. Answer is D. Approaching a junction. You should overtake only when it's really necessary and you can see it's clear ahead. Look out for road signs and markings that show it's illegal or would be unsafe to overtake. For example, approaching junctions or bends. In many cases, overtaking is unlikely to significantly improve your journey time. Question 24. How can drinking alcohol affect your ability to drive? Option A. Your awareness of danger will be improved. B. Your reactions will be faster. C. Your ability to judge speed will be reduced. D. Your confidence will be reduced. Answer is C. Your ability to judge speed will be reduced. Alcohol will severely reduce your ability to drive or ride safely, and there are serious consequences if you're caught over the drink-drive limit. It's known that alcohol can affect your judgment, cause overconfidence, reduce coordination and control. Question 25. You're in a tunnel and you see this sign. What does it mean? Option A. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. B. No access for pedestrians. C. Beware of pedestrians crossing ahead. D. Beware of pedestrians. No footpath ahead. Answer is A. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. If you have to leave your vehicle and get out of a tunnel by an emergency exit, do so as quickly as you can. Follow the signs directing you to the nearest exit point. If there are several people using the exit, Don't panic but try to leave in a calm and orderly manner. Question 26. What can seriously reduce your ability to concentrate? Option A. Weather conditions. B. Busy roads. C. Tinted windows. D. Drugs. Answer is D. Drugs. Both recreational drugs and prescribed medicine can affect your concentration. It's also an offense to drive with certain drugs in your body, and a positive test could lead to a conviction. Question 27. When are you allowed to use hazard warning lights? Option A. When parked on double yellow lines to visit a shop. B. When traveling slowly because you're lost. C. When stopped and temporarily obstructing traffic. D. When traveling during darkness without headlights. Answer is C. When stopped and temporarily obstructing traffic. You mustn't use hazard warning lights while moving, except to warn traffic behind when you slow suddenly on a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway. Never use hazard warning lights to excuse dangerous or illegal parking. Question 28. What should you do if you have to stop while you're going through a congested tunnel? Option A. Make a U-turn and find another route. B. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. C. Ignore any message signs, as they're never up to date. D. Pull up very close to the vehicle in front to save space. Answer is B. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. It's important to keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front at all times. This still applies in congested tunnels, even if you're moving very slowly or have stopped. If the vehicle in front breaks down, you may need room to maneuver past it. Question 29. You're at an incident. What could you do to help an unconscious casualty? Option A. Move them to somewhere more comfortable. B. Splash their face with cool water. C. Take photographs of the scene. D. Check that they're breathing normally. Answer is D. Check that they're breathing normally. If a casualty is unconscious, you need to check that they're breathing normally. Look for chest movements, look and listen for breathing, and feel for breath on your cheek. Question 30. You arrive at the scene of a crash where someone is bleeding heavily from a wound in their arm. Nothing is embedded in the wound. What could you do to help? Option A. Get them a drink. B. Dab the wound. C. Walk them around and keep them talking. D. Apply pressure over the wound. Answer is D. Apply pressure over the wound. If possible, lay the casualty down. Protect yourself from exposure to blood and, when you're sure there's nothing in the wound, apply firm pressure using clean material. Question 31. Traffic officers operate on motorways and some primary routes in England and Wales. What are they authorised to do? Option A. Stop and arrest drivers who break the law. B. Issue fixed penalty notices. C. Stop and direct anyone on a motorway. D. Repair broken down vehicles on the motorway. Answer is C. Stop and direct anyone on a motorway. Traffic officers don't have enforcement powers but are able to stop and direct people on motorways and summer-class roads. They operate in England and Wales and work in partnership with the police at incidents, providing a highly trained and visible service. They're recognized by an orange and yellow jacket, and air vehicle has yellow and black markings. Question 32. You're driving in busy traffic. You want to pull up just after a junction on the left. When should you signal? Option A. Well before you reach the junction. B. As you're passing or just after the junction. C. Just before you reach the junction. D. It would be better not to signal at all. Answer is B. As you're passing or just after the junction. You need to signal to let other drivers know your intentions. However, if you indicate too early, they may think you're turning left into the junction. Correct timing of the signal is very important to avoid misleading others. Question 33. You're stopped at the side of the road. What must you do if you'll be waiting there for some time? Option A. Apply the steering lock. B. Use your headlights. C. Switch off the engine. D. Switch off the radio. Answer is C. Switch off the engine. If your vehicle is stationary and is likely to remain so for some time, you must switch off the engine unless you're stationary in traffic or diagnosing a fault. Question 34. You want to put a rear-facing baby seat on the front passenger seat. What must you do if the passenger seat is protected by a frontal airbag? Option A. Turn the seat to face sideways. B. Deactivate the airbag. C. Ask a passenger to hold the baby. D. Put the child in an adult seat belt. Answer is B. Deactivate the airbag. It's illegal to fit a rear-facing baby seat into a passenger seat protected by an active frontal airbag. If the airbag activates, it could cause serious injury or even death to the child. You must secure it in a different seat or deactivate the relevant airbag. Follow the manufacturer's advice when fitting a baby seat. Question 35. Who should obey diamond-shaped traffic signs? Option A. Lorry drivers. B. Taxi drivers. C. Tram drivers. D. Bus drivers. Answer is C. Tram drivers. These signs apply only to tram drivers, but you should know their meaning so that you're aware of the priorities and are able to anticipate the actions of the driver. Question 36. Which of these should you carry in case of collision? Option A. A fire extinguisher. B. A fuel can. C. A set of jump leads. D. A road map. Answer is A. A fire extinguisher. It pays to be prepared, and having a first aid kit and fire extinguisher on board could even save lives. Question 37. What should you do if you have a collision while moving? Option A. Call the emergency services. B. Stop if someone tells you to. C. Stop at the scene. D. Call your insurance company. Answer is C. Stop at the scene. By law, you must stop if a collision you're involved in causes damage or injury to vehicle, property, person, or animal. You need to give your name, address, and vehicle registration number to anyone with a reason for asking for them. If you're not the owner of the vehicle you were driving, you'll need to give the owner's name and address. Question 38. What should you do if you're driving and see a ball bounce out from between parked cars? Option A. Reduce your speed and be prepared to stop for children. B. Stop and tell the children they can get their ball. C. Sound your horn and continue at a steady speed. D. Flash your lights and continue at a steady speed. Answer is A. Reduce your speed and be prepared to stop for children. A ball bouncing out from between parked cars ahead might be followed by children chasing after it. You should slow down and prepare to stop. Other road users might not have seen the situation, so you shouldn't wave anyone out to retrieve the ball. Question 39. What does it mean if your insurance policy says it has an excess of £100? Option A. You will get a £100 reward for each year without a claim. B. You must pay the first £100 of any claim. C. The insurance company will only pay £100 towards any claim. D. Your insurance will increase by £100 per year in the event of a claim. Answer is B. You must pay the first £100 of any claim. An excess on your policy results in lower monthly or annual insurance costs, but you'll need to pay the excess for any claim you make. For example, if a repair costs £500 and you have an excess of £100, you will pay £100 towards the cost of repair, and your insurer will pay £400. Question 40. You're driving on a narrow country road and see a cyclist ahead. How should you pass? Option A. Sound your horn as you pass them. B. Only pass if it is safe, leaving plenty of room. C. Accelerate past as quickly as possible. D. Pass as close to them as possible. Answer is B. Only pass if it is safe, leaving plenty of room. Cyclists often need to weave around potholes, and sometimes need to adjust their course to correct their balance. Allow them plenty of room when you overtake, and pay close attention to the road ahead, looking for farm entrances or driveways where vehicles might pull out.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 41. What does this sign mean? Option A. Route for pedal cycles only. B. Pedal cycles are prohibited. C. Pedal cycles only. D. Parking place for pedal cycles. Answer is B. Pedal cycles are prohibited. This sign tells you that riding pedal cycles is prohibited. Question 42. Where would you find these road markings? Option A. At a mini roundabout. B. On a motorway. C. At a railway crossing. D. On a pedestrian crossing. Answer is A. At a mini roundabout. These markings show the direction in which the traffic should go at a mini roundabout. Question 43. What does this traffic sign mean? Option A. Compulsory minimum speed limit routes. B. Advisory maximum speed limit. C. Advised separation distance. D. Compulsory maximum speed limit. Answer is D. Compulsory maximum speed limit. The sign gives you an early warning of a speed restriction. If you're traveling at a higher speed, slow down in good time. You could come across queuing traffic due to roadworks or temporary obstruction. Question 44. What messages are given by circular traffic signs that have a blue background? Option A. They give motorway information. B. They give directions to car parks. C. They give mandatory instructions. D. They give temporary directions during a diversion. Answer is C. They give mandatory instructions. Signs with blue circles generally give mandatory instruction. These are often found in urban areas and include signs for minor roundabouts and directional arrows. Question 45. You are traveling on a road and spot this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. Bend to left. B. Traffic merges from the left. C. There is a junction on a bend. D. Traffic merges onto main carriageway. Answer is B. Traffic merges from the left. This warning sign tells you about merging traffic on your left. Question 46. The St. Andrew's Cross is used at level crossings where? Option A. There are no gates or barriers. B. There is no attendant. C. There are gates or barriers. D. There is an attendant. Answer is A. There are no gates or barriers. The St. Andrew's Cross is used at level crossings where there are no gates or barriers. Question 47. What does a sign with a brown background show? Option A. Motorway routes. B. Primary roads. C. Tourist directions. D. Minor roads. Answer is C. Tourist directions. Signs with a brown background give directions to places of interest. They're often seen on a motorway, directing you along the easiest route to the attraction. Question 48. What does this motorway sign mean? Option A. Warning drivers to slow down. B. Distance to deceleration lane. C. Open level crossings. D. Countdown markers to a crossing. Answer is B. Distance to deceleration lane. Countdown markers indicate the distance to the start of the deceleration lane. Each bar represents about 100 yards. Question 49. What's the main hazard the driver of the red car should be aware of? Option A. Glare from the sun may affect the driver's vision. B. The black car may stop suddenly. C. The bus may move out into the road. D. Oncoming vehicles will assume the driver is turning right. Answer is C. The bus may move out into the road. If you can do so safely, give way to buses signaling to move off at bus stops. Try to anticipate the actions of other road users around you. The driver of the red car should be prepared for the bus pulling out. As you approach a bus stop, look to see how many passengers are waiting to board. If the last one has just got on, the bus is likely to move off. Question 50. What does this sign mean? Option A. Stopping place for tourist buses. B. Stopping place for all vehicles. C. Stopping place for large vehicles. D. Stopping place for local buses from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Answer is A. Stopping place for tourist buses. This sign shows that this is a stopping place for tourist buses to allow passengers to take photographs.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.